Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of Into the Void. And today it's going to be a game between Soap and Crash and Burn on Acid Plant, the latter edition. In the top left-hand corner of the map, we've got the red Protoss player. It is Soap. And in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it's going to be the blue Protoss player, Crash and Burn. Soap says, this is my first game in years. Wow, so probably a placement match for him then. So he probably has a pretty good idea of the basics of how to play the game, but he's just rusty and perhaps has forgotten some things, which I think is probably a lot of the player base right now. Once it went free to play, I think a lot of people might have come back. And Crash and Burn just throws out the good luck, have fun, doesn't really want to volunteer any personal information about him. So it's a PvP. I figured I would cast a PvP game because I haven't done one of these in what feels like about 2 or 3 months. There just aren't a lot of Protoss games out there. The WCS replays that I have, not a lot of Protoss in general, and especially not very much PvP. It's really hard to find this matchup. So it's not a high-level PvP, but those of you who are fans of the mirror matchup can enjoy it. Can enjoy it for sure. Alright, so what are we looking at here from Soap? Did he go? Wow, he went Nexus first. Okay, Soap asks, are you doing a placement like me, or are you already ranked? Oh, my double gateway opening from Crash and Burn here. This might be the perfect build order win. It's a placement for Crash and Burn versus what Soap is doing here. I mean, can you do this? Nexus first in PvP, and then throwing down the gateway, and then getting an assimilator. Probe Scout here from Crash and Burn, which I am just such a huge fan of. He sees this. He sees the early Nexus and says, I have to kill my opponent quickly. That's what these Zealots are. I don't know that the Zealots are particularly the correct choice. Oh, they can't play defense. No, no, no. Okay, this is why we do Into the Void. This is my weekly examination of Bronze and Silver League level gameplay sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of Into the Void. We're here to learn. We're here to learn, be entertained, see weird stuff you don't usually see in StarCraft games because the Lobies are good at that. They're good at weird, non-traditional strategies that don't work, but boy, are they interesting. Alright, so Crash and Burn, okay, this is just all wrong. This is all wrong. I'm waving my hands above my head in the universal symbol of stop. You saw your opponent went Nexus first, and your idea is to make Zealots and keep them in your base. This is so wrong on so many levels. Your choices here, Crash and Burn, are to attack and kill your opponent quickly, or expand yourself. That's it. Those are the choices. Sitting on one base, making Zealots of all units. Oh boy. Alright, that's enough of Crash and Burn. He is making a robotics facility though, which is good. It's a forge from Soap. Alright, so Soap, are you making Zealots too? Okay, Zealots are not great, you guys. Make Adepts. Wait for your Cyber Core to be done and make Adepts. They're better than Zealots in pretty much every way. They hit harder against light units. They are faster. Psionic Transfer means they're a lot faster. And, okay, they're bad against buildings, but they're good against everything else. They're good against everything else here. Now, if this, what Crash and Burn was doing was a mass Zealot play with Zealot legs, I might feel better about it, but he's making an Immortal, which, okay, fine. Immortal against Protoss is really great, unless your opponent's going mass Zealot himself, in which case, not great. Not great at all. Immortals are fantastic against Stalkers and Sentries and other stuff like that. Buildings, cannons, pylons, forges, anything Immortals are good against, except for probably Adepts and Zealots. But, alright, here comes the push. Alright, so Crash and Burn at the very least is attacking. I always worry about Into the Void that it's going to be 2 players sitting here not doing anything for 15 or 20 minutes. That's just not a good feel. It's not a good thing to watch. But here goes Crash and Burn, sneaking out across this map. A couple Zealots defending, got a couple cannons to Soap. Remember what I said about Immortals. Real good against cannons. And these Zealots, too, are not going to be very good either. Unfortunately. Alright, here we... Why are we lagging again? This happened to me for the game I cast for yesterday. Alright, here we go. A move time. Zealot... No, Immortal, don't get distracted by hitting the gateway here. Don't do that. Attack Stalkers or Cannons or nothing. Okay, Zealots are fine targets too. They're not bad. This is not great for Soap. Guardian Shield is up, protecting everyone from nothing. Right here, Immortal taken down. Yeah, Stalkers. Look at this guy go. Already has 2 kills. Cannon down, thanks largely to Immortal. Zealots, all that are left here, and a cannon. Oh, this is no Immortal, no! Ah, the Zealots surrounded him and finished him off. Another attack, though, another Immortal, another Sentry, another Zealot. One. Here from this guy, and all right, this should be enough. Guardian Shield is up, which does not help against melee attacks. Pro tip. Guardian Shield here reduces incoming ranged damage to friendly units by 2. Ranged, the key thing there. All right, maybe taking down this gateway is not a horrible idea. He's trying to chrono boost out this Zealot before it dies. Got it. Got the Zealot out. That was pretty good stuff here. It's an intense moment for Soap right now. APM for these players. 137 for Soap, actually, and 86 for Crash and Burn. Not horrendous, but man, this Zealot play is really, really weird. Really weird. Is he going to save this gateway? No, there's 2 Immortals now. Crash and Burn knows how to play. Knows how to play PvP, man. Immortals are just so key. Super mega key. Hey, this Guardian Shield popping, though, when it's only Zealots is killing me. 2 cannons come up at the perfectly right time. Okay, yeah, so the cannons go down to the Immortals, but then the Zealots are still alive. Super injured, mind you. Okay, mostly still alive. Mostly still alive. Forge getting an upgrade. DT is coming in for Soap. Oh, Dark Templar, not a bad answer here at all. Crash and Burn, okay, he knows he has a robotics facility because of the Immortals, so he knows he can make an Observer, but perhaps it's not the right idea to go DTs here, but the Forge is going to deny that +1 upgrade. Ouch! But the DTs are here. They have arrived, and they're going to start invisibly slapping these Immortals around. Yeah, 1 down. Yeah, run. Run! Immediately make an Observer. Do it, Crash and Burn. No! He is. Okay, good. He is, and he's expanding. He should have started expanding about 4 minutes ago when he first started attacking, but this is okay. This is better than nothing, I suppose. All right, so Soap survived with damage, but didn't lose any probes and didn't lose his base. That was huge. Oh, dang. Another Immortal dies there, too. How many Immortals have been killed? 3? Gee, willikers. Resources lost, 19,000. 1,900 for Soap, and 2,500 for Crash and Burn. Oh, DTs. What's up, guys? Oh, no, there's detection now. Run! Man, they're fast. 3.94 move speed. They're faster than Zealots by like 0.8. Get out of there. Go. Run for... And he's expanding. Oh, Soap. I don't know about this one. I don't know how I feel about expanding right there, dude. All right. I believe you. I believe in you and what you are capable of. But I think you're going to lose this third unless Crash and Burn doesn't check that, which, you know what? Into the Void, I feel like he's not going to check it. How about you? You think he's not going to check it? Let's put bets. Ooh, sees this probe coming from that way? Maybe he will now. What was that probe doing, you should be asking yourself. Oh boy, Soap in a lot of trouble here. He's got gateways up, but it's only a handful of Zealots. There are so many more Zealots here for Crash and Burn. He's spending his money better, you can see. Soap sitting on 1,500 minerals, Crash and Burn at 200. Gateways at the front, warp gates at the front for Soap, gonna die. Continuing to make Immortals back home. There's a Stargate from Soap. Oh, nothing here can shoot up. That is so smart. Okay, Zealots and DTs versus Immortals. Detection here, again, really crucial for Crash and Burn. Soap does not like the engagement, decides to pull out. Losing another Warp Gate would be bad. Stalkers are not what you want against this Immortal play, though. Ooh, there's actually a lot more micro here than I was expecting. But now we're to stay moving. Now we are moving. Stalkers trying to finish off the wounded Immortal. They get it. They get it. And actually, 2 Stalkers managed to escape there. That was not bad. Gateway down. That is the 3rd gateway to be killed. Okay, 2 Warp Gates and a gateway to be killed by Crash and Burn. Straight up A moving again. Zealots trying to protect their Immortals for Crash and Burn. Working pretty well. Pretty darn well. Here we go, trying to hang on. Here is Soap. Gonna lose another Warp Gate. Dang, another Warp Gate down. How many does Soap have? 5. He still has 5. Okay, I don't feel horrible about this. But the Void Ray is gonna be a problem for Crash and Burn. Again, nothing here can shoot up for this dude. 20 Zealots lost for Soap, 19 lost for Crash and Burn, 4 Immortals dead. Oh, we found the base. Crash and Burn found Soap's attempt at a 3rd base. He hadn't sat traded it because I think he was worried about this happening, or he was otherwise super busy, which he was. Mind you, man, Crash and Burn is basically 4-gating without a forward pylon is what this is. It's, I don't know, 5-gate Immortal push, which is something we saw in PvP a lot back in Heart of the Swarm. Continuing to warp in stuff here is Soap, and it's kind of working out for him. Oh, a slow warp in, though. You could really use these zealots in this engagement. Absolutely could. Stalker's retreating. Soap doing a good job not just committing everything out here and dying. He's trying to bait Soap into these cannons, which die so fast to this immortal count. No, pinning. No immortals. No. Okay, they got the cannon, but now they're stuck. Now they are stuck, but not zealots can't get full surrounds, which is fairly good. Trying to ring around the rosy here are the immortals from Crash and Burn. And actually going to win that thing. That was a micro win from Crash and Burn. Straight A move, he just dies. All right, so Natural Base in a lot of trouble for Soap right now, but he does have a Void Ray. He has a Void Ray and a handful of Zealots. He's losing so many probes, though. So many probes are dying. Ah, there's the Void Ray. Get out. Use Prismatic Alignment. Bonus damage versus armored units. And Void Ray is just picking these guys off. I mean, sure, the Immortals are going to be hard to kill. They just have a lot of HP, and this Natural Base is going to die, but check this action out. Void Ray wandered over to Crash and Burn's Natural Base, and he's trying to take out the Nexus. Oh, a second Void Ray might be enough to do this thing, because Soap's going to lose his Natural, but if he also kills Crash and Burn's Natural, it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Another Void Ray out for Soap. Void Rays. Good unit. Stalkers in production for Crash and Burn. Also getting Disruptors for reasons I don't understand. I really don't get that, though, man. These Void Rays. 3 kills on that one. Immortals just kind of getting stuck attacking on the ramp. They got to be killing buildings, which they have to be doing, but it's too late. Way, way too late. Super mega too late there. So looks like Soap has stabilized. He's on 1 base, though, which is not great. But this Void Ray, he's got 10 kills. Really? Yeah, that's probe kills. All of them. For this guy. All right, 2 Stalkers versus Void Ray. I mean, Stalkers are good versus Void Ray. There's Prismatic Alignment. Oh, he does know about it. Good job, Soap. And did he do it? Oh, kill each other. That's the 3rd time we've seen that this week, I feel like. What is this? More Immortals coming up to Soap's front door and just dying. It's 20 to 22 Harvesters. Technically 2 bases for Crash and Burn and only 1 for Soap, but he has the Void Rays. That is kind of key right now. He has the Void Rays. The anti-air for Crash and Burn is okay. He's making 2 Stalkers at a time. Doesn't have Warp Gate. He's just now starting the Warp Gate. He's getting Immortals, getting Colossus. I mean, that Robotics Bay just it has to be used, I guess. Even though none of the stuff is great against Immortal, he's spending resources and stuff that can't shoot up, which seems like an obstacle for Crash and Burn here. All right, so 3 Void Ray versus 2 Stalker. That's not a great fight. Also, another Void Ray is joining the party. Does he not? Oh, Crash and Burn. Purification Nova does not attack air units. It's a ground attack only, sir. Oh, that's sad. Oh, look at him focus down the Disruptor. Soap was worried about it. Stalker's gone. Colossus out. I really don't know why there's a Colossus, but it instantly dies after popping and walking into the Void Rays. Yeah, and that's it. Crash and Burn out. Leaves the game. Soap is victorious, winning that placement match. Good job, dude. That's it. That is it for this edition of Into the Void. Woo! That was insanity. That was actually pretty action-packed for an Into the Void PvP. Crash and Burn had this right idea. He really did. Immortals are so good against Protoss. But he just didn't have anything that could shoot up. If he had made... What do you want to say against those Zealots? Adepts actually would have been really good against those Zealots. An Immortal Adept push would have been pretty fantastic. More Stalkers to deal with the Void Rays would have been nice too. But man, Soap stuck on 1 base. Did manage to expand at the last minute there. So I mean, he was going to be okay. But yeah, there was nothing to deal with these Void Rays at the end of the game there. Again, Crash and Burn, I think, thought that Disruptors can shoot air units, which is not true. And Colossus was just a terrible choice as well. If he used all those resources on Stalkers... and he actually had Warp Gate, I think he maybe could have held. But no, mistakes were made, and that's why we are here. All right, so that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of Into the Void. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. And you take care of yourself.
Broken and ashamed by what you have done. and you're running into the void. You go searching into the void to find a place you can live, a place you can love. Is it just an illusion? When push comes to shove, there's a light upon you, and you follow it on, looking for a reason and a way to atone. All around you, the planets and stars. You're lost in a maelstrom of a great new unknown. And you're running into the void. You go searching into the void to find a place you can live, a place you can love. Is it just an illusion? When push comes to shove, and you're running into the void. You go searching into the void. And you're running into the void.